In the previous session, I showed you how to edit articles by logging in to the public side of a Joomla website. To have access to all the editing capabilities of Joomla, you need to log into the administrator side or the back end. In order to do that, you add a / and the word administrator to the URL where your Joomla site is located. Only users that belong to the manager group or higher can log into the administrator panel. This video will be an overview of the admin panel to give you a general idea of where things are located and what they do. If you've worked with any of the earlier versions of Joomla, you'll notice that the control panel in version 3 has quite a different look. I showed you the responsive protostar template in the previous video. Now the administrator panel is responsive also. In the top left corner, you'll see the name of your site. This also serves as the preview link to show you the front end of your website. When I'm working on a website, I'll keep the front end open in one tab and the administrator panel open in another, so I can switch back and forth to view the changes I make to the site. Remember articles and modules from the previous tutorial? All the articles on your site can be accessed from the Article Manager found in the Content menu. On our website, this page displays the Getting Started article, which corresponds to this row in the Article Manager. Click any article title to edit the article content and settings. In future sessions, I'll cover in detail how to add and edit articles. When you're working in Joomla, you should always use the Joomla navigation buttons to go from page to page, not your browser forward and backward buttons. Here I'll use the Close button to close this article without saving any changes. Check marks in the Article Manager indicate that the article is published, so it will appear on the site. A red X means the article is not published. Clicking the star symbol means that the article is featured. There's an option in Joomla to set your home page to display featured articles. That's an easy way to vary the content of the home page. Just click to feature or unfeature an article. The Article Manager is where you may spend most of your time, but Joomla has several other managers that control different types of content. Remember the modules I talked about in the previous session? All the items on the site that surround the articles. Modules have their own manager in the Extensions menu. Click the Module Manager. The Module Manager looks a lot like the Article Manager and works in much the same way. At the bottom of the Module Manager, you can see paging numbers. That allows you to see another page of modules. When you have a lot of modules on a site, it's somewhat confusing to see all of them at once. So in the left column, you can select a position. Remember that in the protostar template, position 7 was the right column position. So if I select position 7 from the drop-down, I only see a list of modules that are located in that position. Click any module title to edit its content or settings. To return to the dashboard at any time, click the Joomla icon in the top left corner or select System, Control Panel. The central area of the control panel shows logged in users, the most popular and most recently added articles. In the right column are links to some of the most frequently used options, such as adding new articles and the article and module managers. A few of Joomla's other managers include the Media Manager, which is found in the Content menu. This allows you to upload and store images and other documents like PDF files for use on your site. The Menu Manager allows you to create menu items. You can control which menu the items belong to, what order they display in, and what the menu option links to. This site has 3 menus: a top menu, user menu, and main menu. The User Manager allows you to assign users to various user groups that control what parts of a site they have access to and what they can do on the site. Some users can only view articles, while you can give other users permission to add or edit articles. The Components menu gives you access to Joomla components, which are like mini programs that run inside Joomla. Listed here are the default components provided when you first install Joomla. For example, the Contacts component allows you to create contacts and forms that allow site visitors to send an email message to a contact. The Extension Manager is where you install extensions to your Joomla site. These extensions may be components, modules, plugins, or additional templates. Under System, Global Configuration, you can set options for the configuration of your site in general and for each of the specific areas listed in the left column. The help pages are an ongoing effort by the Joomla community, so you may find some articles that are incomplete here. There are also links to various sections of the Joomla.org website in this submenu. You can find the Logout button in the top right corner where your username is displayed. It's important to log out of the control panel when you're finished working with your site. This video has been a quick overview of the Administrator panel, touching just the surface of a variety of features Joomla offers. In the next section of the course, I'll begin going into more detail about how to work with articles, categorizing, adding new articles, editing, formatting text, adding images, and more.